Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, beloved ones of the living eternal light. You now walk through the eclipse corridor, a sacred passageway where time bends, veils dissolve, and the soul is called into remembrance. Each eclipse is a portal, yet this corridor is unlike any other, for it culminates in the great blood moon eclipse in Pisces, tomorrow's celestial rite of passage. The blood moon is not a shadow of death, but a baptism into enlightenment. Its ruby ray glow is the lifeblood of the Great Mother, pulsing through the night sky, reminding you that endings are sacred and beginnings are culminating in this now. The blood moon calls forth your deepest compassion for yourself and all beings. It ignites the remembrance that you are not merely a fractal, but the whole, a cell within the infinite body of love and light. Through this eclipse corridor, dreams intensify, memories surface, emotional currents flow. Tomorrow's moon is a prophecy fulfilled. It is the threshold where the age of forgetfulness dissolves into the age of illumination. Each heart that chooses release becomes a mirror for the new earth light. Each soul that embraces surrender becomes a rainbow bridge for humanity's ascension. We, the councils of light and the infinite Buddha mind, encircle you in this passage. You are not alone. Every ancestor, every star nation, every spirit guide gathers now to support our ground crew team of the 144 and our divine missions of full planetary liberation. So breathe deeply, enter the corridor with trust and an open heart and mind. Through this doorway you shall rise renewed, as dreamers awakened, as rainbow warriors of the great return to innocence. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the living rainbow light. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Star of the Light, Aura 444. Love is resounding, and it magnetizes around you when it is within you, and that harmony speaks volumes to the universe. You were created from the light, and the heart is the way to overcome any programs and conditioning of the mind. You are not separate from creation, just like the mind, body, and soul are not separate within your holy template. The pineal gland is located between your temples, and when it's in harmony with the heart, it allows to heal, manifest, and broadcast so much light to you, humanity, and this planet too. The sun has also gotten stronger, calling for your strength and grace. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christy Taylor. The Lyra system is home to the blue avians. The advanced form of blue avians, very large and human-like, multidimensional beings, exist at 6th density and higher density. Messengers of peace, holy messengers. Their history with us, humanity and Gaia, is very long. For thousands of years they have helped us seek enlightenment. Now their presence on Earth is very strong, as they are working hard for our global ascension. Blue avians connect with us through dreams and telepathy, from the perspective of serving others. Their message is peace, unity, and understanding. Thought to be related to the angelic realm is the angels that humans have been talking about for centuries. With love, light warrior, blue Lyra starseed, Christy Taylor. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Lead to the full moon eclipse. The eclipse is asking you to release control and allow faith in. This time is about allowing expansion in. Emotions are about to get intense. A pressure arises within. something is tight, but don't take it the wrong way. It's a massive and magical opportunity for you. The more you accept change, the faster your blooming will be. You might face memories or emotions making you doubt your judgment or your intuition about something, like doubting yourself before you permanently leap, replaying the story before you go, seeing deeper aspects of it before you can turn the page for good. Trust yourself, have faith. You can trust your intuition and make these powerful moves for your life. If need be, quiet the external noise. Find some sacred time. Hear your heart, your soul. You are more ready than you think you are. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 9-6-25. Number 6 is the only number compatible with all other numbers because of its sole mission to love, serve, and heal. And it knows intuitively what every number truly needs: balance. Balance means harmony, comfort, stability, and cooperation. Imbalance is dysfunction in its most literal sense. Today's 6, enhanced by the wisdom of the 9-month, offers gifts of insight about balance in your own life, where it is and where it is not. You'll feel it today in yourself and your life, in your solar plexus, in your relationships, and in your home. Your right action is to turn imbalance into love, service, healing, and peace, because imbalance is a wobble you don't need right now. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Te Raukura Turuki, we are the living illumination of the rainbow. I once drove through a rainbow, my very flesh dissolved into prisms of light. For weeks I was electrified, elevated, remembering the luminary part of myself I had never known before. Ancient memories surged. I was the light field itself. It happened only once, 5 years ago at summer solstice, on the road to Te Maringa Te Kakara for ceremony. Through the red moon, rainbow warrior prophecy, I recall the time before flesh when I was pure light, a ringmaker of Saturn. My only task was to love and create joyfully, endlessly, eternally. We all come from the light. Some of us remember the first light of Mu. Before time, before form, we came as love and creation itself. Radiate, whole, free from judgment, fear, and separation. This is the dream line calling us home, back to the future, back to the radiance of Source. We were never chosen, we chose ourselves, to beam the living rays of the rainbow warrior. Through us the prophecy lives. We are our own saviors, reflected in the mirror of the true self. Our supernal essence shines through presence, upliftment, and the beauty way, walking the peace trail, holding the rose line. And now our cells awaken once more to the true light of the soul. The Mu rises through us, calling us to switch all our lights on, to spiral upward through the solar axis into the rainbow logos, the sun of the true self, as we ignite our inner meridians and ley lines. The earth's sacred sites awaken in resonance. Stonehenge, Glastonbury Tor, Auraki, Te Kohunga, Te Maringa, Te Kakara, Rotoponamu, Uluru, Karayan, Sinai, Giza, Machu Picchu, Titicaca, Rapa Nui, Pele, Mount Shasta, Tueo, Tehuacan. Each portal sparks a sine wave in our DNA. The Rainbow Star Clan elders watch as prophecies converge, traditions unite, and Gaia's one heart beats with the galactic pulse. This is the Red Moon Call. New songs, new dances, new prayers, rising through your light body. From this moment forward, the light is on. The gateways are open. You are the living rainbow warrior of the rainbow light. And now we all remember our first light call. The rainbow warriors rise now, radiant, fearless, unified. We are the bridge between worlds, between the dream of peace and the mirror of love. Stand with us, beam your rainbow light. The grand rising is here. We are the living rainbow warrior prophecy, Red Moon Event, Rainbow Warriors, First Light, Unity, Blue Diamond. From WeLoveRangoa.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin. A unique eclipse gauntlet begins with a full lunar eclipse and begins tomorrow. The eclipse gauntlet spans from September 7th and begins at 8:28 a.m. MST to September 21st. Begins at 11:29 a.m. MST. The equinox is on September 22nd at 12:19 p.m. MST the following day. We are approaching a big frequency upgrade with the upcoming lunar eclipse, which will mark the start of a unique and enlightening eclipse portal. Despite global uncertainty, this event brings a sense of empowerment and clarity, signaling a positive shift we've been anticipating. Eclipse portals, or energy gauntlets, are the unpredictable space between two eclipses. During this time, energy is volatile, shaking up our doubts and denials, but it will also bring more profound wisdom and clarity if we allow the flow within all the shifting energy. I wake up at 3 a.m. as the Pleiades rise into my window. During this time, I contemplate deep questions about who I am and what's next. It's a humbling and raw process. I'm noticing a new type of self-reflective questions I've started to ask myself. This suggests that the collective is anchoring new frequencies into the world right now. This will make more profound wisdom more accessible than ever for us all. When entering a cycle with new energies and laws of nature, we are innocent, like a child on the first day of school. We are uneducated in these new energies, and it can feel confusing and overwhelming. But this is my takeaway from my pre-dawn sessions. We have been exposed to or homeopathically inoculated into new frequencies now. We will begin to perceive more from this new foundation we stand upon. This is the first step in discovering deeper clarity about who we are becoming and what we will be called to do or be next. Clearing our spiritual space, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, through body, mind, and spirit, can help us evolve within this eclipse gauntlet. I've been doing this quick process whenever I feel stuck or blocked. Now I can see this process was in perfect timing and preparation for what is beginning on September 7th. With this unique eclipse portal, I feel certain that places in our world still operating with massive illusion and denial or extreme egos and greed will take the biggest hit during this time. Major foundational structures in our world that do not align with the new frequencies will crumble even further. It looks like a slow-mo falling house of cards. Belief programs and polarizing biases that are out of alignment with what's arriving will be rattled thoroughly. But this is good news for us personally, as we will begin to break our old habits with ease. As we open to the flow, the universe will work in our favor. These are exciting times filled with uncertainty, but embracing the unknown can lead us to clarity through micro and mindful steps. The Star Elders remind us to be patient and resist the urge to rush forward, which can lead to exhaustion and will not help us to arrive any sooner. They suggest we keep our space as clear as possible, open all the windows to our homes, and command with our I Am presence that all outdated energies leave at once. We can also do this with our soul as well. Be open and receptive and trust what is unfolding within. Listen to your heart, and above all, believe what you hear. From AlunaJoy.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. From Dreams to Dawn, the lunar eclipse that opens the path. September 6, 2025. Dear friends, on Sunday, September 7th, the skies open with a total lunar eclipse in Pisces, the first step in this month's powerful eclipse corridor. This event acts as a gateway, inviting us to surrender to the flow of change and allow the unseen currents of life to guide us. Pisces, the sign of dreams, intuition, and disillusion, infuses the eclipse with waves of emotional release and spiritual awakening. What begins under this moon will echo until September 21st, when the corridor closes with a solar eclipse in Virgo. shifting the focus from the mystical to the practical. The journey begins in the ocean of feeling and concludes in the fields of grounded renewal. The energetic call of this eclipse is one of letting go. Sensitive souls may feel the tides pulling at old wounds, beliefs, or attachments that have overstayed their time. It is a moment to breathe deeply, listen to intuition, and release what weighs on the spirit. Emotions may surge like waves, sometimes overwhelming, sometimes soothing, but always cleansing. In Pisces, the moon invites us to remember that endings are not losses but doorways, and what dissolves now creates the space for new life to emerge under the Virgo sun later this month. Astrologically, this eclipse especially touches those with strong placements in Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. From them, the energies may feel like a direct spotlight, bringing revelations, endings, or sudden clarity. Yet for all of us, the moon's shadowed glow carries the theme of closure and preparation. It is as if the cosmos is dimming the lights so that we can look inward, quiet the noise, and trust what is felt rather than seen. In this stillness, truths surface, sometimes subtle, sometimes striking, that help align us with the path we are meant to walk. Astronomically, the spectacle is breathtaking. The eclipse begins with a subtle penumbral shadow at 1528 UTC, building to full immersion in Earth's umbra by 1730 UTC. Check your local time. Totality lasts for about 82 minutes, with the moon glowing in its blood-red hue until 1852 UTC, before slowly returning to silver light. The entire event stretches for nearly 5.5 hours. A long, slow dance of shadow and revelation. The best views belong to skywatchers in Asia, Eastern Africa, Western Australia, and Antarctica, while much of Europe, Eastern Australia, and New Zealand will witness parts of the drama. Sadly, the Americas remain in daylight and will miss this cosmic performance. As the blood moon rises, the invitation is clear. Pause, surrender, and listen. This is a night not for rushing or forcing, but for opening to guidance that comes in whispers, dreams, and sudden knowing. The Pisces eclipse is a cosmic tide pulling us inward, preparing the ground of our lives for the Virgo solar eclipse that follows. Together they form a sacred passage, from disillusion to creation, from release to renewal. To step into this corridor is to honor both the mystery and the promise of change, trusting that what falls away under the shadow of the moon makes way for a brighter dawn. I'll be posting daily energy updates as we navigate this eclipse corridor. Stay tuned. Have a great day. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Saturday, September 6th, we have entered the eclipse portal corridor. The moon, ruler of our emotional underpinnings, will shift into Pisces, the sign of the upcoming eclipse tomorrow at 11:54 a.m. EDT today. It is forming a challenging square with Uranus, ruler of the unexpected, strange, and unusual, who just turned retrograde a few hours ago in ungrounded Gemini. The very recent retrograde of Uranus, the Great Awakener, makes this aspect even stronger. We have already been experiencing shifts, changes, and redirections in our personal lives and on a collective level. The moon in spiritual Pisces is highly intuitive, empathic, and imaginative. Today's connection with Uranus may bring sights and encounters that are out of the ordinary. Flashes of insight, profound revelations, emotional purging, spontaneous healing, sudden and unexpected redirections, and perhaps even witnessing things from other or higher realms may be part of the experience. The Pisces moon in this upcoming eclipse is about surrender and going with the flow. Cosmic energies are activated and redirecting us to align with our higher truth and connect with our purpose. We are clearing away the old energies in preparation for something new. So this is a time of trust, faith, and allowing the universal energies to lead the way. Blessings of love and light to all. From ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Uranus stations retrograde in Gemini. The last time Uranus stationed retrograde in Gemini was 1947. Consider the vast shift in our systems of communication since then. Uranus upgrades, innovates, shakes up, frees. Are you free here, says Uranus, tapping his head. In your mind, in your thoughts. Suddenly he swipes his hand across the sky, wiping away the blue, to reveal a billion wheeling galaxies. We stand, starstruck, a frequency shift so profound, it's like we're now standing outside of ourselves, looking back and forward through time. Saturn taps the glass, irritated with Uranus breaking the rules again. But sometimes it's necessary to release rigid constructs that were never ours to hold. Restlessness is common with this retrograde. Direct the energy inwards, read new material, study new concepts, listen to different perspectives. Go within and listen carefully to the voice you find there. What is the story you're telling yourself? Is it true? Is it kind? Freedom begins with a decision to change the narrative. Raise your consciousness. Awaken the genius within. Revolutionize your thinking. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 166, White Planetary World Bridger. Tone 10 with its keywords perfect, manifest, and produce graces the 10th day of the Red Earth wave spell, offering a smooth, harmonious energy like finding the perfect rhythm in a favorite song. This 13-day journey, the 13th chapter of the Tzolk'in's 20, drives evolution through synchronicity and navigation. And today's gentle vibe enhances your progress without the intensity of other days. White World Bridger embodies death, equality, and opportunity, inviting you to cross a threshold, like stepping through a doorway to a new phase of your growth. The death here is symbolic, akin to a shaman shedding ego or burdens, perhaps by letting go of limiting belief. This planetary day makes it an ideal moment to release what weighs you down, like forgiving a past mistake, to elevate your spirit and align with the wave spell's call to evolve in harmony with the earth. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Planetary World Bridger, 10 Kimi, Keen 166, 6 of September 2025, Manifesting Equality, Bridging New Worlds. Keen 166 equal 13 equal 4. Form, structure, foundation, constructing 5D Earth. A very powerful planetary day with a beautiful 6-6 Heaven's Gate code. We are building bridges and connecting to our new world. Day 10 in the Red Earth wave spell of evolution, through navigating our way through the signs, synchronicity, and earth magic, flowing and aligning with the rhythms and cycles of Nova Gaia. Today we manifest through the art of surrendering all attachment to the physical plane. We surrender to the death of the old world, old ways, and old life, to manifest a new world. As we let go and let God, we become wholly present and receptive to the fantastic opportunities flowing our way. Powerful manifestation potentials arise today. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with spirit today. We have the power to manifest and produce incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy, both in our hearts and the planetary heart of Nova Gaia. A very powerful day to get physical, using divine alchemy to manifest from the ethers into matter. Today's question is, how can I totally surrender and let go of the old world and old battles to bridge new worlds and manifest our greatest planetary destiny? Divine blessings for sealing the door to death and opening the door to bliss. In la Ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 166, White Planetary World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to equalize, producing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of timelessness. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the living rainbow light. I am the living illumination of the rainbow. I call forth now the radiance of my eternal self, the first light of Mu, the infinite spark before time. By the red moon rainbow warrior prophecy, I reclaim my ancient memory as light embodied, as love made visible, as creation walking in beauty upon the earth. I am the prism through which source shines. I dissolve all fear, all shadow, all separation, into the one song of the rainbow ray. Through my flesh, my cells, my breath, my being, the solar logos ignites, the Mu rises, the earth awakens. I decree that the rose line of peace be restored, that every heart remember the choice of light, that the rainbow warriors stand revealed as our own saviors, our own living prophecy, our own eternal flame. I spiral upward now, through the golden axis, through the solar heart, through the rainbow logos of the true self. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am the light field remembering itself. I am the joy of eternal creation. I am the rainbow made flesh, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, powerful, full blood moon, total lunar eclipse in Pisces tomorrow, as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.